back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get straight into it. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button. When you hit that like button to help my videos and channel grow, I'm gonna give y'all time to hit that like button. Let's get into it. Now, today in Melly trial, prosecution and the defense argued over the fact in the text message that allegedly came from YNW Melly phone that said I did that. Now y'all remember when the trial first started, that was one of the things they mentioned, that YNW Melly confessed when somebody went and texted and checked on him and says, is he okay? He messaged back, I did that. Shh. Now, what YNW Melly defense and lawyers did was they pulled up all his text messages. And every time he texted and used the word that, he spelled it D-A-T. But this message that the prosecution is showing, that's saying that I did that and trying to say that that was Melly, it was spelled T-H-A-T. Now Melly defense is saying, we know that's not my client that sent that text message because he doesn't spell that way. If you look through his text messages, every time he spelled the word that, it was with D-A-T. So my question is, will the jury believe this? My question is, do that create reasonable doubt? Mind y'all, all it takes is reasonable doubt for Melly to walk. Now I want to say this. If it was a case of, you know, like I gave an example on the live, if someone wrote a bad check and they put their signature on them, and this time they normally use like a cursive D when they write their signature, but this time they didn't make it cursive, they just did a regular D. A writer specialist, a writer professional, whatever you want to call it, a signature professional, whatever, expert, they will analyze both handwriting, a handwriting expert, and they will say, well, all his life he been spelling that D-A-T. And then they would say, but this just popped up out of nowhere and was spelled with T-H-A-T. So if an expert had to give their opinion, the expert would say, no, they do not believe it was Melly, just because the different spelling. Now I seen somebody in the comments say, well, sometimes I use different spelling. Sometimes I spell it D-A-T, sometimes I spell it T-H-A-T. And that's a fact. Depending on who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about, I will abbreviate certain words. And depending on who I'm talking to, I will make sure that I write words correctly and spell them correctly. That's an argument and a debate for the jury. Do the jury believe just with that word, T-H-A-T, did Melly write that message? Because he usually used D-A-T. Y'all check out the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
On October 26th of 2018 at 20:02:18 UTC, what does the YNW Melly account state?
I did that with a smiley emoji.
In terms of what was that in response to from the PZ Gambino account?
Objection. Overruled. The PZ Gambino account asked him if he was okay, and his response was, I did that, and placed a smiley face emoji.
And the next message from 10/26/2018 at 16:02 from Eastern Standard Time. The YNW Melly count says what?
After that, S-H-H-H-H.
And could you please stand and point on the right side of the screen exactly which part you're saying where the YNW Melly count says, I did that?
I did that. This is the thread ID. This is the text. This is the author. And this is the recipient. Then you come down here, same thing. The ID is for the actual message, which is just specific that one message. Then the thread ID is the actual continuation of continuing message. Then come down here to it says text. Shh. The S-H-H-H-H.
No further questions, Karen?
Keep that up, will you please?
Of course.
Lead Detective Moran. You are the lead detective.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, yes.
Well, you're promoted, so you better apologize to the judge.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I'd like to. I can't see my eyes. Could you point to where I did that? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And how do you spell that?
T-H-A-T.
Okay. Let me show you some copies of 9807 without going through all the messages. They're all from exhibits that you introduced. May I mark this as a composite exhibit? Please. Do you have any objection?
That's what, are you offering it?
I'm going to offer it in evidence, yes. It's a composite. Huh?
Are you doing it now? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yes.
State of the objection.
Starting evidence, if you just cross-reference from which exhibit you got them from.
I wish I could. There's 4,000 of them that we took samples.
Excuse me one second. So it's submitted. What's the next exhibit number?
Be pre-marked as offense exhibit D
It's going to be offered in evidence. So
and offered in evidence as defense 4.
in evidence as defense 4. I'm sorry.
Defense 2. So
Defense 2, I'm sorry.
pre-marked as defense.
And how many pages?
I did count.
How many says the clerk to do it?
I apologize.
No problem.
I get past, when they mention 70,000, I get confused. And while he's marking them, may I ask the witness a question?
Yeah, sure. I think he's got, how many pages?
Composite 19.
19 pages. We'll make it a little simpler. This is coming from 9807, the phone.
I don't know which,
I'm going to tell you.
okay.
May I approach?
Yes, sir.
Spelled on this T-H-A-T, that. Correct?
Correct.
This is coming from the 9807 that the state has introduced thousands of pages indicating
Counsel specifying.
that it belongs, or it's a phone that Melly uses, correct?
Correct.
Page 1 of defense exhibit coming from 9807. Would you tell the jury how he spells that?
That, D-A-T.
D-A-T. Page 2. Will you tell the jury how he spells that?
DAT.
D-A-T. Not T-H-A-T. D-A-T, correct?
Right.
Page 3, coming out of 9807. How does he spell that?
DAT.
So when Melly spells the word that, you want me to go through all 19 pages? Or will you take my word that every time, coming out of 9807, that's attributed to this young man that's writing the message, he does not spell it T-H-A-T, but D-A-T. Would you like to look through them?
No, sir. You're asking me to explain that the one moment he decided to use proper grammar.
One moment, these phones messages sitting there.
One at a time, all right? What's the objection? Overruled.
These phone messages that the state introduced sitting on this pages that we painfully went through, he spells it D-A-T, not T-H-A-T, except for this one occasion, right?
Correct.
What a strange. I'm sorry, Judge. I apologize.
Yeah, paper.
Somewhat unusual, wouldn't you think? Okay. Before we get into your investigation totally, you became aware that the state employed or brought in the FBI to analyze these phones, correct?
Yes, sir.
They brought in the FBI,
Actually, correction, sir. To analyze the cell site tower, not the actual phones.
cell site towers, so that they could tell the jury where these phones were located, all right?
Correct, sir.
Jason, let's see for 1 second. Yes, sir.
Promo alert. Today is your boy John Aqua, man. Make sure y'all click the link in the comment section. He got a link tree. You can find him on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. He got his own website, man. Listen, make sure y'all click that link in the comment section and check out John Aqua. Follow him on Instagram. Yeah, you already know. Turn him up. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Comment and let him know I sent you. This song right here, 101, this for the grown and sexy. This for the mature crowd. You want to have a good time? Turn on John Aqua. 101. Check it out.
Yeah. Talk with baby, we can get a one-on-one. And I know already you got all these runners. But since I seen you, I've been trying to run up. And you know I've been steady on the come up. Yeah, you know I've been steady on the come up. And since I seen you, I've been trying to run up. How you been, man? I've been on them comments. Say, how you been, man? I've been on them comments.
Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. Now continue watching. Promo alert. Listen, if you guys want promo, DM me on Instagram at Music101CEO. Music101CEO. I'm doing $20 promo. For $20, you will get one video promoted on my YouTube channel. For $40, I will promote 3 videos for you on my YouTube channel. $60, I'll promote 6 videos for you on my YouTube channel. And $120, I will promote 12 videos for you on my YouTube channel. You need YouTube promo? You trying to get your business up? You trying to run your numbers up? Hit me up at Music 101 CEO. Hey, you don't want to miss it. The results is great.